Alright, well, I didn't film anything earlier today, but I got the knife back in the sickle bar. I got the pitman arm put back in. I got the belt run. I still need to paint the mule drive and that cover that goes underneath. And here's one of the original end pieces for it. And a guy up the street, my dad knows, he's got metal bending equipment and stuff. Sheet metal brake. And he's a welder, so he made me up these pieces. I told him I'd take care of cutting the holes and all. But I got that. I'm gonna start messing with trying to get one of those rigged up. And spent most of the day messing with this. This is my dad's other Nova. It's been in a shed for about, I don't know, probably 10, 15 years. It was running up until probably 5 years ago. We'd go out and run it at least, but it's fuel injected and the AN line started leaking fuel in the header, so we got to replace the fuel lines and drop the tank in it, clean the tank out. But got this out today and I spent most of the day cleaning it up. Polished the wheels on it. It's pretty dirty from sitting for that long, but looks pretty good. Alright, I'll probably throw up the camera, I guess, maybe when I'm messing with this a little bit. I gotta go to the hardware store tomorrow and get some round rod and make one of those. I have an original one, but the end broke off of it. But I might throw you guys up on the tripod. The only thing he didn't do is he didn't put a bend right here. I don't know if it was supposed to be bent or if it just got bent over the years. It's kind of hard to say, but because I got this one for this mower, and then I got another one over here for my one up West Virginia. Because I gotta go take this back to the guy I got this sickle mower from. I pulled it off of another one he had. He was nice enough to let me take it to use it as a template. Alright, hopefully I'll turn this back on. Record me doing something. Alright, now I got the hole in that. And now I gotta mark where I need to drill the holes for this other piece to attach. So I just put some grease on the head of the bolts and I'm gonna line this front hole up. Line the whole bracket up and try to mark it like that. Now I got some marks on there. Hopefully I got the camera in a good spot. Yeah, I think you can see what I'm doing. I'm not worried about making this exactly perfect. I'm just looking to make it good enough that it'll work. And I don't know what size the hardware was. I'm probably just going to put 1/4 hardware in it because I got some of that. Yeah, I think I started with this one last time. whoever drilled those holes drilled them so crooked. It looks like a factory end though, so. Ugh. Alright, now I get to try to transfer it over to this. I could probably just wing it and mark the holes wherever the hell I want them, but I guess I'll measure it. It's 4 inches in on this piece. Just putting this out there. I don't know what the hell I'm doing when it comes to fabricating stuff, so. So I'm just going to put it in there that far and mark it. How'd the Sharpie go? Should be doing this in the vise, but I got the tractor in the way. I think that's just some 30 weight I got in that oil sprayer. 1/4. Oh, 5. Trying to clean some of the burrs off of it. I guess I'll see if I did this right. I think these are lock nuts. No, these aren't. Might try to find some lock washers to put on here. And he did a pretty good job matching that. I don't know if I'm going to be worried about making all these holes for the carriage bolt. I'll probably just make one hole for the top, and then I'm going to have to make this slice in it. Got grease all over me. And this bolt I'm using, I'm just mocking it up right now. It's a little messed up. Like I said, dude, that other one's got a bend in it, like it's supposed to be bent back a little bit, like down. But that's kind of the rough idea what it's going to look like. I might put it in the vise and put a little bend there to try to kick it in a little bit. It would have been easier to make those holes if I took the old one apart, but I didn't feel like breaking all those bolts off because they're all rusty. And I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to paint it white. I might paint this one white because this is more of like a show thing than an actual use thing. But I might paint it white just to match the rest of the sickle mower. But I think the other one I gotta make, I'm gonna probably, I think this is, somebody painted this. I don't know what, looks like it was white from the factory. I think it might be a good idea to paint the one on the other one I have red just to make it stand out. I think the Haven sickle mowers have red end pieces. I know they have something on them that's red, but yeah, I might pull out the camera tomorrow and get the torch out and bend over a rod like that. And I'll take this back apart and match it up so I know where to cut the slice in it and for the hole for the carriage bolt. I don't know how you're supposed to do those unless you just drill a hole and kind of use a file to open it up. I don't know what would be the best way to make a square hole like that. But alright, hopefully I'll have some more for this video. If not, this is what you're gonna get. Like I said, I didn't do much tractor stuff today. I was messing with this. And tomorrow we're going to clean the windows in it and all. Alright, it's been a little while. I've been working on it. It's coming along pretty good. I made the slot at the top for the grass rod. And then now I'm working on making the adjustable holes for it. I just drilled 5/16 holes and I got this square file and I'm going through and making corners in it. And I made this top. I could have used a cutoff wheel and stuff, but then I'd have to cover up the cars and I don't feel like doing that. So I just took a unibit and I punched it in 3 spots throughout the thing and then used the unibit to get to the biggest without going too big, and then I just used that square file. And to get the measurements on the stuff, I've kind of just been taking measurements off of this original piece and then just transferring it. It'll be close enough for what I'm trying to do with it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I would throw it up on the tripod for me doing the last one, but it's kind of boring. I didn't record any of the other stuff because I was trying to figure out how I was going to do it. But I'll bring the camera back out when I get it all done and bolted together. And like I said, I got to go to the hardware store tomorrow and get some round rod to bend up. Use the torch, bend it up. But I'd say it looks pretty identical at this point. I'm glad he bent this stuff. I could have bent it, but it wouldn't have looked this crisp because he has a metal brake. So I'm glad he did it. And he welded this together down there. The original one's not even welded there, but alright, I might pull the camera back out tomorrow. I'm probably just gonna finish this one up and then go ahead and do the other one. Alright, well I didn't get as much on film as I wanted to, but I got both of them, got all the holes drilled. Got the first coat of paint on this. I got this one all painted. And I made these rods up. They're not pretty. I was having a hard time trying to get it heated up and bent around, but it's good enough to work. And I decided to paint this one red because this one's actually going to be getting used to cut a lot. This one's not so much, so I just painted it white. But it came out pretty good. Got that stuff done. I went and got some hardware. I got the original one put back together so I could give it back to the guy, let me use it. And I'll do a quick little update on the, I don't know, I can't remember. I don't think I even started a video on any of this, but this is the SS14 that I'm doing. Got some of the stuff painted. This was just in the front of the 67 before I got the sickle mower, so that might not go on the SS14, but I got it. I got some hubcaps the other day. This one's decent. That one's pretty much trashed. It's going to need to be re-chromed. But I got a lot of the small stuff started for the SS14. I got the frame plates, the one running board, front axle, battery tray, side cover, seat spring, gas tank. I'm trying to do all the stuff that I have to in the blue-green color because I don't have enough to finish it, I don't think. I might, and it's hard to find. but got some of it done. This is a bunch of small stuff. The only thing in here that needs to get painted blue is the PTO cover and the toolbox. Everything else in here is another color. The dash is blue, frame's blue, that running board's blue, and I didn't use the original fenders. This one's in better shape, so I gotta try to get some of the paint taken off of that. And I got the front frame and the rear wheels under there. I started on the front wheels. I think that one needs a coat of white on the other side and clear. This one's done. And I got the engine paint changed because I was going to do it a different color, but that paint's pretty expensive. Plus I thought it'd be pretty cool if it matches this one. It's not going to look as good as this one because I honestly just want to get the project over with. I'm going to try to do it right, but it might not be perfect. But that's about all I got going on this weekend. Got the cars covered up. But yeah, that's about all I got done on that. I probably could have got these completely done, but it started raining out, so I couldn't get anything painted. I got this stuff done early this morning. And then I put the tubes in these today while it was raining first thing in the morning. And I took this to work and cleaned the bead and bead sealed it because it kept on popping off the bead, going flat. I've been curious about this because I have D stones on my Suburban 12 and they're a lot smaller than what they should be, but these are Max Autos and they look like they're pretty true to size compared to the Carlisle, which I'm surprised on because a lot of times some of the cheaper tires are a little bit smaller. These Carlisles have really gotten expensive. They're Carlisle True Power 23 1050 12s. I got them for this one because this is a working tractor, so I wanted to have good tires on it. These are good enough for this. Alright, I think that's going to end this video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like. Bye.